Good morning, good afternoon. I'm Matt, and you've reached King Trident's Tribe. Hello, Tribe. How's the Good Vibe Soul Tribe doing this awesome day? You know why it's awesome? Because if you're watching this video, you've been able to open up your eyes. That means you were blessed first thing in the morning. That means that you're able to take control of all five senses and be able to experience this world, experience your human experience. You're a spiritual being having a human experience. So, and I can't take credit for that quote. I think that was Dr. Wayne Dyer. So with that, you guys, thank you so much for everybody that subscribed to my channel. Thank you for those that have recently subscribed to my channel. I'm very appreciative of that. And I'm gonna make this a quick intro. So anything that you wanna know about my channel or me is in the description of this video, to include social media, coaching sessions, and energy donations. So with that, you guys, wow, 105. So let's go ahead and get into the message. So I wanted to do a separate video. I did this message in a live event about a week ago, but I want to do this in a separate video because I felt like this was extremely important to me, and I think this probably could help some people out that maybe don't watch the live event. So with that, you guys, I want to talk about the purpose of my twin flame journey. So over the past few weeks, I've gained messages that have displayed the purpose of my twin flame journey. Now, you know, this was a series of events. It's a series of messages. It's like it's like chapters of a book. That's the only way I can put it. So I'm going to condense my message, but by any means am I stating this applies to you. I'm not stating this applies to you. This is my twin flame purpose, not yours. Everybody's experience is different, but I think maybe some of the things in this message might apply to you, and maybe this whole message resonates, and then maybe you can take bits and pieces out of it to help you along your path. So I'm not stating this applies to you, but maybe it'll assist you. So with that, number one, personal healing. My twin had a lot of anxiety and trauma, and I think this is very common amongst most twin flames. I've seen a lot of people say that the twin flame connection is called a trauma bond. I think it really just comes down to how you look at it. Maybe initially that's the case, you know, and maybe it's not the case because everybody's experience is different. But what I will say is it teaches you a lot of lessons. And the one thing that I would say that I learned out of this is that it's centered in love, Love. So as I mentioned, my twin had a lot of anxiety and trauma. This was observed with my own human eyes. Although at the time, I really might not even realize what exactly was happening, because at that time I really didn't have a good idea like what a good relationship was. I mean, I had an idea, but it wasn't cemented. It wasn't a great foundation, if you know what I mean. But whenever I reviewed this with my higher self, my aha, I saw it was a reflection. It was a reflection of me and what was inside of me. This helped me heal into a king. The king energy, when I say king, this is all in respect. This does not mean that this is of any authoritative figure or anything like that. I'm talking about your king energy, your queen energy. So this helped me heal into my own king energy. Number two, union isn't for everyone. That is the truth. Union isn't for everyone. Union is not only dependent upon each twin, because you are 50% of the equation, but whether it's in divine timing or divine interest, releasing expectations will help you to achieve your full divine form. Some twins are not needed for union. This has a divine purpose that requires your full acceptance. Acceptance. When you accept and submit your connection to the divine, then your purpose will unfold like a flower on a warm spring morning. That's right, guys. See, you're only 50% of the equation, like I mentioned before, which means that you are 50% of your inner work, and it's your choice. So I will tell you the one consistency with this is that you need to do your inner work no matter if you come into union or not, because your inner work is needed to propel you on your mission. So, and you're going to be doing a mission no matter if you're in union or not. So, and it's for the best version of you, the best version of you. So you might as well go ahead and submit your connection to the divine, because it is a divine connection. Unless you're not in a divine energy, then it's not a divine connection. That's why I always say divine masculines ain't really divine. If they're just masculines, if they're still in their Joker energy, still juggling crusty tennis balls and serving freaking crusty ass, oh, I just cursed, crusty popcorn. So, sorry about the cursing. Number 3, my favorite number. It guided me. Yep, that's right, it guided me. Without meeting my twin, I might have never been guided or achieved the inner work that I have. That's the truth. This energetic pool was able to unfold experiences that I could never imagine and never did imagine. Never knew anything about the labels or anything. It was the catalyst that guided me to the cocoon and directed me, basically, it directed me to the cocoon and put me in timeout. Son, you need to go to timeout. Oh, if you could hear the voices in my head. And directed my evolution through song. Yeah. So this experience was a song. It was a song. It's a song that's playing even right now. And the song that I would say at this point of when it was guiding me was I can see clearly now the rain is gone. And I know I can't sing, so I don't want to hear the comments. I know I can't sing, so never. I always knew that wasn't but I could write. So anyway, yeah, you can see clearly now that the rain is gone. So put you in timeout, shows you that you need to do your inner work. Once you start doing that, you start being able to have clarity. You start having clarity. Number 4. It gave me the 30,000 foot view. That's right. I have reached medallion status. It gave me 30,000 foot view. So I look at situations from above now. Now, even bad situations, even things that we perceive as humans to be bad, I take the 30,000 foot view. So if I can't see it immediately, then I take a step back and then I look at the whole picture. So I look at situations from above and not from my human eyes. What you see from your human eyes does not display the full picture. It's like looking at a situation through a telescope. One eye open, you know. Then having the perspective of rising above and removing all limitations. So removing that telescope, and now you have full vision in the 3D. And actually, in many cases, in the 5D. And seeing everything. And I mean, like, not just that particular situation, but maybe that situation is setting you up for something else. Maybe that situation is saving you from even more worse trauma down the road, or something worse down the road. You know, that situation might be a little bit bad, but if Spirit allowed you to continue, it would have been 10 times worse. Now, which one would you rather deal with? 10 times worse, or a little situation that's like a bump in the road? I'd rather go with the little bump in the road. Number 5, it showed me many importances, yeah, such as vulnerability, This is my favorite because people think vulnerability is weakness, but vulnerability is actually strength. And the people that are not able to obtain vulnerability, they're the ones that's weak. So we need to understand that vulnerability is needed by all. Vulnerability is needed for you to achieve the highest form of love, Love. Authenticity, integrity, belief, trust, faith, and protection. Yeah, even protection is needed, especially whenever you're being vulnerable. When you're being vulnerable, it's a fine balance. It's a dance between being vulnerable and protection, because you can overprotect and not be vulnerable, or you can underprotect and be extremely vulnerable, and somebody can hurt you in many ways. So it's a fine balance of being able to mix vulnerability and protection together. One of the most difficult tasks to learn was vulnerability. 100% fact. It was not easy, and I failed miserably many times. I was the king of remedial courses in this area. My twin hurt me many times and in many, many ways. No, I'm not going into detail because that's the past, and I don't really care about that. The hurt or the negative. I'm only in the present, in the positive. I'm not giving that past any more time. My time is valuable. Most would gain extreme hate, anger, and probably become violent or have violence. It hurt, I hurt, but I was able to maintain love, Love. I chose not to close up due to something someone did to me, but removed that power. Yep, that's right, I removed that power by assisting others, by doing these videos, by helping people on the outside, by sharing my experiences. See, what I did was I took the experience that they were using to hurt me, and I took that power away, because I was like, oh, cool. Now, let me show these people how, this person did this to me and hurt me, not to expose them, but the situation, so that way you could use my situation to be able to help you. And I learn from other people too. So, even people on my channel, I learn from them all the time. So I removed that power of negativity from that situation and use it to assist others. That's that's me being vulnerable, but at the same time, it's extremely powerful, because you're able to take a situation that's hurting you and you're transmitting it into love. And the reason why it's transmitted into love is because you're using it to help somebody positively. I maintain belief, faith, trust, and in return, I learned how to balance protection while being vulnerable and always being authentic, always being myself, no matter what, no matter who I'm around. Very, very authentic. What you see is what you get, no matter if it's on this video, on videos, on the live event, or if you meet me in person, this is the same person you'll see. Number 6, unconditional love. I learned how to love, Love. I just love to spell that out, Love. That's why I spell it out, because I love it. Without expectations. I give love, Love, because I want to change the world through my behavior, through my energy. And like I always say, you can always, the best form of truth for you is to pay attention to a person's energy and behaviors, because neither one of them will lie. So my gift to you is love, Love. A love that is so strong and powerful that you can feel it deep in your soul. That's right, because it's meaningful. This is not just somebody going through the actions of saying the word. It's somebody that you can feel it through their energy. Their energy touches you. Their energy heals you. And the congregation says, hallelujah, praise the Lord. Number 7, engage with my gifts. And you have gifts too. But I engage with my gifts. I learned to work consistently on the abilities or gifts that God has so graciously given me and use them in my interest. To use them not in my interest, not for me to gain anything, because basically I always tell people to always, when you pray, always tell the divine and the angels thank you for, if it's my messages or anything else. I'm just the person here just delivering it. Just in love. I have many gifts and still developing more. And honestly, I really don't feel like that I will be fully within my full power until I'm probably in my 50s or 60s, because that's how much time it's going to take for me to learn to be able to get there. That's just the way it is. And that's what I feel. Number 8, just be, man. Just be. Trust within yourself. I have learned to just be. Be in the moment, man. Just be. Be with yourself. Listen to the words not spoken. That's right. Listen with your internal ears. Listen to the energy. Feel the energy around me and decipher what is being said. Be in the moment and know how awesome that is to just be in that moment. You'll never get that moment again. You'll never get that moment back. So enjoy it while you got it, man. Understand how special that particular moment is to you in your life, in your human life, in your human experience. And how awesome to have freedom to experience peace, love, and happiness. Those 3 things are within you. And if they're not within you, you can choose to have them within you. It starts with you. Number 9, my other favorite number. God. That's right. Not possibly, the most important is my relationship with the divine. I'm so grateful, thankful, and very, very extremely humbled to feel his presence around me and his love, Love, and to have the ability to serve so many humans. Whenever I started my channel, I thought I was really only going to get 20 subs. The sub count don't matter. What matters to me is that every time it rises, that means it's a new person that's feeling love. There's a new person that is being assisted. There's a new person that maybe I'm not just assisting, maybe other people on my channel are assisting. That's what really is really, really, really awesome. And this is just a start. I'm not even started climbing the mountain yet. I'm at the bottom of the basin, man, looking up, looking at that peak. Man, that's a big tall peak up there. So if the starting point is this beautiful and this exciting, I can't imagine what the finish line will feel like. The finish line's got to be extremely amazing if this is amazing. For my faith, trust, and belief, I have experienced love to its fullest and protection at all times. And love equals God. Love equals the divine. I'm sincerely, deeply grateful for that. And I encourage each of you to be in the moment, Enjoy the moment while you have it. Enjoy the process, no matter if you come in the union or not. It don't matter, man. The process is a unique experience. You have a unique human experience. You are a soul having a unique human experience. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy being in the divine presence. Know that you're an instrument of the divine that is going to change the world. That's right. You're doing it every single day, no matter if you know it or not. You're not defined of what you can accomplish. It's more like, how much are you going to accomplish? How much are you going to accomplish? It's infinite. It's infinite. There's not a number attached to your experience. It's all upon you. How much are you How much are you going to accomplish in your human experience? So use your time wisely, because each of us have an invisible timer above our head with different amounts of grains of sand that are passing through every day, every second. Do today what you didn't yesterday. And most importantly, don't get wrapped around the label of twin flames. It's just a label. It's just a label to be able to describe what you're exactly talking about. The label doesn't define you unless you allow the label to define you. And with that, you guys, I send you, each and every one of you, much healing, love, and light. And just remember, the 3 most important things in life is peace, love, and happiness. I'll see you guys later. Take care.